Okay, everybody, this is something I talked about doing for a while. Maybe showing one of my collectibles or one of my autographs off one at a time and giving some description behind them. So, what I have here, I decided to start with this. It's my autographed Dawn of the Dead Anchor Bay set. I was cleaning and needed to dust this off, and the box was a little crooked in here. I have this shadow box, so the cover's off right now. And what this is the 2004 Anchor Bay 4-disc set, and I got it autographed at a convention, or two conventions actually. First convention, I had it autographed by Ken Foray, who plays Peter in the movie, and that was back in 2012. So real quick, what you get with this set, you get the US theatrical version, the extended version, which is my version of choice, the European version, and then a set of a disc of bonus materials. 127 minutes, 139. I'm not sure how long the European version is. I've only watched it one time. When I watched it, I was sort of entertained at the way it is cut. There's no real, that I remember, additional scenes. It was a matter of maybe alternate takes or maybe a little bit of extended dialogue. What struck me most was the music. The music is quite a bit different, and it seems like every time that they make a decision or do anything, the more action-packed music starts up. I kind of got a kick out of that. So anyway, Ken Foray signed it at the first convention that we ever attended, 2012, Days of the Dead, or no, I'm sorry, Horror Hound Weekend in Indianapolis, Indiana. And then again at the February of 2015 Culture Shock convention in Indianapolis. I got everybody else, and we got David Emge, Flyboy, Tom Savini, of course, Machete and the Makeup Man, Scott Reininger played Roger in the movie, Galen Ross that played Fran, and of course down the center, I'll go in a little bit closer for you. The silver is having a little trouble showing up on the white head on my phone here, but that's George Romero's autograph right there. All of them were a delight. Spent quite a bit of time talking to each one of them, and everybody was willing to also sign the inside. So here's to Cody, Ken Foray, for Cody and Sam. Sam is my son. That was from Scott Reininger. To Cody and Sam, Tom Savini. And then again, Flyboy, to Cody and Sam, and to Cody and Sam, Galen Ross. George Romero did not sign the inside because they were trying to keep his line moving, and they only allowed me, sorry about that, only allowed me one autograph, or one item to be autographed once. So this was a ticket to the show. I went ahead and shadow boxed it. And then since I had the room and I thought it was kind of neat, I also saved the Sharpie that he used. I brought my own Sharpie. So that's the one everybody except Ken Foray used. I'm a huge fan of the Romero movies, all of them, but Dawn has got to be my favorite. The ones I watch most often are Dawn, Day, or Land of the Dead. And I'd say Dawn takes the record for how many times I've seen it. So that's the first thing I've decided to share with y'all. Any comments below is welcome. If you want to talk more about it, I might post some pictures too. We did get pictures with each person. I think I've posted them on the group before. And I want to try to start making this a habit and share my collection a little bit. I have autographs, artwork, action figures, statues. I've collected things on and off for my entire life, but a friend of mine about 20 years ago, got me a Michael Myers McFarlane figure, and that started me on collecting horror memorabilia. Because I've always been a huge horror fan. And then we started going to these conventions in 2012, and it's hit a fever pitch. I don't have enough wall space. I don't have enough shelf space for everything that I buy. And the longer it goes, the more picky I'm trying to get, which in turn means the items are getting more expensive. As far as value of this, I think when I bought this set back in 2004, it was $30 or $35. The cost of the autographs, you're probably talking $200 altogether. So at least the money that I have in it, and the adventure, maybe if you count the admission to the shows, $300 probably in it. But I'm not really going by value. This is something that I will never sell. Maybe my kids can determine the value later after I'm gone, and they have to deal with it. I did see a set just like this on eBay, autographed by everybody except Savini, and they've got a starting bid of $350. You can get the set on eBay. Some buy it nows for $30 or $35, and I'd recommend that you do until they ever finally release a good Blu-ray or 4K version of this movie. This is probably the best set that we're going to get. The picture does look good, looks great. I don't know if you can upgrade it much from what it already is, at least not to a guy in his 40s that wears glasses from time to time like myself. So anyway, make comments, let me know what you think, and what else you might like to see. Talk to you later.